As we hop in our jet and fly to Rio, one of the great cities of South America. You certainly have to go up on the heights when you're in Rio. We're going up Sugarloaf now, and in a moment we'll take you also up to the top of Corcovado. You get up Sugarloaf in this cable car. It's got a very nice view at the top, of course. You can see a 360 panorama looking down Copacabana beach. And at the top of Sugarloaf we saw these cute little monkeys, little tiny monkeys, and they had a little baby monkey. These are curious looking little creatures living right in the middle of the big city of Rio. Pretty amazing. Well, we had to hustle back and catch the cable car going on back down the mountain. The cable cars run every half hour. And at the bottom of the hill we found the best place to buy t-shirts. It only costs about $2 here for very nicely made cotton t-shirts. It's always a good souvenir to bring home, easy to pack, and everybody wears t-shirts. So for yourself or for your friends, be sure to pick up t-shirts whenever you travel. Cruising along past Ipanema Beach, we'll take you on a beach walk shortly.
In Rio de Janeiro, about 49% of the population are white people, most Portuguese descent. We have also a large amount of Italians descent, but Portuguese is the majority.
Rio has a little opera house. It's modeled somewhat after the Paris Opera. We'll be taking a walking tour here. We always like to get out of the bus and walk around.
And we're going to take a walk by the historical places and financial center of Rio de Janeiro.
This new subway is just 4 blocks from our beautiful Meridian Hotel in Copacabana, so it's a real convenient way to get into the heart of downtown very quickly.
So this will take us into downtown. So come along with us as we explore the city. With our Hawaii Geographic Society tours and trips, we really enjoy traveling the way local people travel. So come along with us as we go downtown on a walking tour. Into the heart of downtown Rio de Janeiro. And it's really a lovely city downtown. There are some streets that are just for the pedestrians. There are some grand old cafes, some interesting architecture, a nice mix of historic preservation as well as some ultra-modern buildings. But we wanted to see more of the old-fashioned downtown, so we were sticking pretty close to the waterfront, and here you'll get these old facades and pedestrian-friendly cobblestone lanes. It's a quieter side of downtown Rio. Of course, there is the big financial center, bustling wide modern boulevards and screamingly high skyscrapers, but that's not what we had to look at. We wanted to see old Rio, and that we did. Our guide Gyro is taking us out for another half-day adventure. This time we're going up Corcovado by the light rail. It's a funicular system that brings you within about a 10-minute ride to the top of Corcovado, and from there you'll have a nice view, especially a great view of the huge statue of Christ the Redeemer. The statue is one of the great symbols of Rio, and it's been copied in various cities around the world, but the original is right here at the top of Corcovado. Another fun activity in Rio is the so-called Hippie Market. It's really an outdoor arts and crafts festival down in Ipanema, and it's particularly busy on the weekend. It's an authentic place because many of the goods that are sold here are actually made by the people who are selling them, and they're happy to do a little bit of bargaining. And just nearby is the beach. You can always have a great time on the beach in Rio. And we were treated to some samba music while we check out the sights and sounds of the beach at Copacabana.
out these guys playing volleyball without the use of their hands, just heads and feet. Sidewalk Cafe on the beach at Copacabana. We also like to have a nice meal whenever we can, and one of the best types of meal to have in Brazil is the churrascaria. It's a big buffet and they come around your table and they carve up meats. You've got lots of salads and cheese, there's pasta, all kinds of goodies to enjoy at the churrascaria. Now we're bringing you to a samba show, so kick back and enjoy the music and dance. We saw Rio, we saw Buenos Aires, the Amazon, Iguazu, and now it's time to go. Flying over the Andes Mountains. It's really quite a spectacular flight. We're going to show you some of the highlights of Lima, the capital of Peru.